Okay, good morning and welcome to Friday, Payday Friday, which are one of the best kinds of Fridays, National Eat Something on a Stick Day. Corn dogs, kebabs, tater tot skewers, hot dog skewers, shrimp skewers. That's about it. Bubba Blue from Forrest Gump said this, quote, "I don't know if we each have a destiny or if we're all just floating around accidental like on a breeze. But I think maybe it's both," end quote. Very thoughtful, philosophical insight by someone obsessed with shrimp. I am 5 feet 19 inches tall. To the number one song on this day, also in 1996. It was Because You Loved Me by Celine Dion. In this chapter, Give a Dog a Good Name. Most people will step up to that challenge. Have a fantastic day.